All right. Thanks a lot for joining in to DJ and DG's 214. Straight out of that West Side YouTube channel and social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, and all that good stuff. So today I'm making this little tutorial. We're actually going to do this in real time. I don't like to edit none of my stuff. And this is going to be in regards to the Soundswitch. Now that I've already analyzed all of my music and then in DJ's Engine Prime analyzing software, which is almost 6 terabytes worth, I can go ahead and proceed with creating the light shows. And since I ended up having to literally redo the whole damn thing, um, I figured this was a good opportunity to go ahead and do this. Everything's updated, everything. Um, this, I think, has recently been updated to Windows 11. Originally, I got this in late October 2019. It's an HP Pavilion gaming laptop, Windows 10 originally, with the Ryzen 5 AMD processor and all that good stuff. Let me move you over to this one. This is the upgraded laptop that I got, which ends up having to have an Intel Core 10th Gen on this. It's still a late model Dell Precision 5750, and I got this, because I can actually utilize more stuff on it, and it's way quicker than this HP. As you can see there, we're rolling on the Soundswitch version 2.6.1 and all the rest of that good stuff, which is the same thing here, which I updated. Now that we got the versions out the way, I have this set up as my Prime 4 event. So I will click on this, we'll go to view, show the DMX map. And as you can tell, I don't have my control one, I don't have the dongle or anything set up. This is, in case y'all didn't know, you really don't need none of that stuff to end up doing whatever you're doing. Just for long as you have this software that you paid your monthly or you bought the lifetime, however it is. And since this is scratch, because everything literally I'm going to start, fresh, I'm actually kind of lucky that I had this still here on this laptop. So this is showing the DMX universe of what I've already got, which are my moving heads, my mega bar, my pars, some mini quad beams, a butterfly king from U-King, the Chauvet Derby ads, and some no-name, I can't say they were no-name because they are actually, I forgot what the brand is from my mini quads. The ones that happen to be the no-namers are really, and none of them are like that because the American DJs are mega bars. The mini moving heads with the gobos are actually U-Kings. The mini quad beams, I think they're Epsilons, if I ain't mistaken. I wish that, for instance, I could click on this and it would say to edit the fixture, but there's nothing there as far as like trying to get all that good stuff, all that information. Oh shit, what the hell, did I move something? I think I moved something. Alright, yeah, there you go. Alright, yeah, and I'm glad that I did that because as you can tell, if something is DMX wrong, it's just not gonna look right. You'll get something similar to this, and then you'll have a space, and that's not right, I wish there was a way that there was something here, where you can revert it, but I don't know. I haven't found that yet. All right, and for you to be able to utilize all of this, to go up and down, you have to make your screens bigger so you can see the whole gist of, this little bitty bar, for instance. I'm gonna show you what I mean. You see here, now I can't go down. So you have to actually put this all the way out, expand it, if you will, and then you can go down and all that good stuff. You gotta verify before you go into the fixture library of what everything that you're getting. If you know all the information, and if you don't, then you can actually reach out to Soundswitch at support. I don't know the actual email address offhand. I wish that there was a phone that we could just pick up and we can talk to them. But it's people like myself that are actually trying to do these videos and help out people to doing all this as quickly as possible, because nobody was there to help me figure this out, and that's why I'm sharing my information with you. So again, there's nothing connected. There's no lighting fixtures because all of my lights are back home in Dallas. I'm actually in Mexico right now doing this video. And the only thing that's required is that you have the sound switch. It doesn't have to necessarily have to be the latest version like what I'm working on. It could work on any version, even the first version that they ever came out with. I'm assuming it's still workable. And the thing that you need is just to know some information on whatever fixtures you're going to put on here. This last one right here, which is just occupying one channel, happens to actually be my on tour chill from ADJ, American DJ. It's one of those pretty good low line fog machines. So, you have 512 channels to use between Universe 1 and Universe 2. So, you can actually mirror this and, do all kinds of stuff, for all those that are utilizing a lot more lights than what I got. So again, this is what my fixtures are like, okay? We're gonna go through everything that we can. Over here, I don't have anything. So, we'll search here. We'll go through all the manufacturers. I believe my first ones happen to be a mini moving head gobo with light strips. That's what I'm gonna type in here. Mini moving heads gobo. And I'll just leave it there since mine's is a 12. I'm assuming this is gonna be it. This is mine, yeah. And the thing that I hate is that, it gives me mode 2 and mode 1, mode 2, but mine's is 12 channel. So no matter what, I'm gonna go ahead and just put my first one with the 1 channel. And let me go ahead and put this there. Let's see. This is weird. Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, I think that's all we can use. We can move like that. All right, so with that being said, I'll get this and I'll put it right there. Channel 1. I have this set as group 1, and it is as my primary. My second one is going to be, well, you know what? Since I'm here, let me see if I can see where this starts. Edit the fixture, 120. I'm gonna go ahead and go for broke and add this at 120. So And then my last one is also a primary, and it's group one. I'm gonna do these a little different. Okay. Get rid of that. Go for my ADJ Megabar. RGB 50. What is it? RGB. Is it RGB? Let me make sure. RGB RC. Oh, 50. I forgot the 50. There it is. And this one, it's a channel 7, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick the channel 7. All you do is just go through the next one. So I have this as my primary. I'm gonna go ahead and put it for group 3. You can actually set these however you want, you know, depending on what the uses are. I have mine set as the primary because I believe when I did this one with the default mode, there was really nothing happening on default. So I left it as a, you know, as a wash. Later on, I can change all these out. Alright, so my next ones are going to be my generic pars. Those are generics. So the only thing I put on here is 36 LED par light. And let me see, do I want to put that? Alright, so my pars are actually 7 channel. So I had one here with mode 1 and mode 2. Trying to see which ones I actually picked for what. Oh, okay, yeah, so I got 2 side by sides. I'll do a mode 1, which will be this one, and that was my primary. And I got this for what, group 3? Okay, my mega bar should be group 2. My pars should be 3s. So I'm gonna do the other one, which is mode 2. This is gonna be my secondary. And this will be my secondary here. From this, I think I had them group 3s. Yeah, group 3. All right, there you go. So far, so good. All right, cool. Let me see where my other pars are at. No, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it that way. I wish that there was a way that we can edit these from okay, never mind. From, like, you know, being able to switch these up and down and just drag them and put them wherever we want. All right, so now I'm gonna go with my mini quad beams. And mines are 12 channels. So this is gonna be this one, I believe. Attribute control mode 2. I don't think I chose one. Well, you know what? I'm gonna switch mines. The first one would be mode 2 down here. And then I'm gonna go with an attribute control for my other ones. But this one's going to be a primary, I believe, and it'll be a 4 on the group. And so far so good. It's looking good. My other mini quad beam was the secondary. I'm gonna go ahead and make this my secondary mover. Make sure that when you're utilizing your movers, that you actually put on there that they're movers. Otherwise, they're probably not going to move. And there's still more as far as like being able to move them, other than just setting it on there for moving. So my other one happens to be after the mini quad beams 57, my butterfly king. This happens to be a little bitty laser light. I don't know why they got two here, but I mean, they got two. I don't think it really matters which one you put on here, just for long as you DMX it right. And the way I had this one, that is my primary wash. I wonder if I do it for default, maybe it'll do something. So I'm gonna try it in default mode to see if it utilizes everything that's in the actual fixture itself. If not, you can always move it. I mean, it's not gonna be a big deal. My next one is going to be the Derby X. And yeah, it's a 8-channel. I think we're gonna do the revised on this one. Should be revised. Yeah, it's revised. With this one, I had it as my primary also. You know what? I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm just gonna do my laser light as a default. I can always go back and change it. Alright, so then we'll go back to the mini quad beam. And I believe the attribute was the first one. That's going to be now this side because I have it on the other side. This is going to be my secondary mover. Group 4. Yes, okay. And then the regular mode. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and move this down. 4 on the group. So far, so good. It's coming along smooth. Now we're doing an LED on the par. Which one was it though? All right. 36 LED par. And my pars are 7-channel mode. Okay, so what did I choose? Mode 1. Okay, so mode 2 is going to be this one right here. Mode 2. This is my secondary. Secondary wash. Yes, secondary wash. My pars are group 3. And I'll do a channel 7 mode 1. And since, they're generic, I mean, it was kind of hard to, find which one is what. And obviously, I mean, I can choose from all of these. The bad thing is that when you're doing the light shows, it may or may not, change. You might end up having to redo the whole light show itself. I'm going to end up, tinkering and playing around with this. Mega bar 50 RGB RC. Mine was a 7 channel, so we're gonna go, and you can use whatever channel you want depending on what your feature is actually doing. And once you figure out, all that good stuff, hey, this is what you're utilizing, whatever you're utilizing this for, then you can go ahead and pick whatever channel you want. If not, you can use all the channels, take advantage of everything. So I use this also as my primary, and this is a group 2. You can change everything. It doesn't have to necessarily be set up the way that I have mine set up. And my last one was going to be my ADJ on tour chill, my fog machine, low lying fog machine. This one's saying that it only uses one channel. That could be correct. I reached out to them to see, if by chance there's something else that can be done. It has the only 2 options is default or smoke and atmospheric. So I'm gonna just go ahead and leave it at that. All right, so those are all my fixtures. Go here and update it, and that should be it. All right, now let's go and no, I don't want to edit. Now we're gonna go to where now we can edit the lights themselves. Hey, baby. You're chilling, baby. Close the door. Okay, that's good. Close the door, baby. Yeah, we're working on lights. Oh, watch it, baby. What is it? Oh, well, you need to be careful. Yeah, don't break it. I love you. All right, baby, go play with Ninos and Ninas. What?
Make it so this cochina.
Oh my goodness.
To eat it.
Who was it? Little kitty?
Yep.
All right. I'll go pop out kitty.
Okay.
All right.
No, I go papa this kitty.
Oh my God, you gotta love kids. Please excuse the interruption. All right, so let me see if I can get this. All right, here we go. All right, so once we're here, and remember, we're still in an edit mode, we're gonna go to MIDI settings, and I believe it's gonna be static looks, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, static looks. Static looks already have all mines set up, and these are just, some of the few disco ball, stage left, right, and all that good stuff. And just to give you an idea, if I go here and we edit, bam, you gotta right click on that and then just go in there to where it says edit, just like I did. And you'll see where I have my mini moving head gobbo lights and stuff like that, right? You can actually, I think you should be able to open this up a little further. If not, then it's all good. But here's the thing, okay? You click on this, when you go to the position, okay, that's where a lot of people are getting stuck at, that they can't get their moving heads to do anything. If you, for instance, start out here, select all, collapse, set the intensity, all that good stuff. You can actually start out with whatever color you're going to start out with on your moving heads. If you don't move nothing, then it's basically default. But like say for instance, you want to start out with something bright, all you do is go to the color palette and go obviously to where it's whitest, lightest, and that's gonna start out, your bright color. And then here you just do, whatever you have at your disposal. The white, the UV. Um, I'm assuming this A. Jesus Christ, I forget what the hell the A would be for. Well, anyways, all that good stuff. So, once you've already done all this stuff, I mean, you can get out of there. The position, that's where, you click on this, the position, right? Say, for instance, it's going stage left. Well, it should allow the position to come out. I don't know why it's not coming out. Yeah, I don't think I had it connected when I was able to utilize the position. But yeah, I'm tripping as to why the position's not coming out. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Edit positions. You click on this, and then you'll get this Cartesian graph. Those dots represent the movements of where I need those all my lights to be at. All of these are points where they have to move. These are going to be like, for instance, if I click on, we're working on this one right here, right? This is where my position would be at in regards to the way that I have this set up for a stage left. So that means that wherever I'm pointing that light fixture, which let's assume I'm in the center of it, that light is going to be pointing in that direction. That's where whenever I move it, you'll be able to actually see in real time movement. You'll be moving your light all over, and that's what's gonna happen with your light. It's gonna start moving, and then bam, you land the graph there, the point, and you should be good. Then you'll have that set up. Same thing with all the rest of my movers. My mini quad beams are the same. They're all facing the way they're supposed to be facing. Good thing about this, you can actually change all of this. Everything. You can invert this. You can pause it, invert it, whatever. I mean, see. Yeah, you see? You can invert it. You can invert it. And so once you get that taken care of, then you're good. As far as like people wondering about their colors and all that, you can change all of that. All of that. You can go up or down on the gobble wheel, the pan and tilt, if you want it to be panning and tilting like crazy or not. Basically, if you leave it in auto mode, pan tilt running, these are just going to be like the automatic programs on your movers. They're not necessarily going to pay attention to what you've already done. The light strip color, the same thing. You can actually change all of this. You can play around with all of these lights, all of these movers. So let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and start this, the one with the disco ball. All right, so that's how we're going to do it. And I mean, that's one of the good things, that once you do that and you start playing around with all your stuff, then, you can tailor make all of these things however you want. Obviously, if you don't have any movers, there's no reason to edit, positions other than for movers. And that's it. As far as like running the programs, for instance, on my Mega Bar, yeah, I chose it to run all the programs. if you get into, for instance, everything that you know in regards to every little channel and stuff like that, as far as like, for instance, the color macros, and you want it set to half of it, the value, or a quarter of the value, or one, or whatever the case may be, you can actually put all your lights to shine just one solid color, or two colors, or three colors, or four colors, or I mean, the possibilities are endless. For instance, here, the position for this would be disco ball. So obviously, if you put a disco ball in the center or wherever you have a disco ball, you want all of your lights to be facing the disco ball. And once that happens, then all that magic's gonna happen with the disco ball, and then you can actually change all of that whenever you want. Well, so when you're running the program and it starts doing, the shows for you automatic, or if you do auto loops, or auto script, I mean, then you should be good. Other than that, I mean, that's it. I hope that this video has helped somebody. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.